From a guest perspective, will you be comfortable to date a guy that you earn more than?
Yes, I can actually.
I once dated this guy, one of my past. He's actually my past. He may not be the person for you, but we are in somebody's life or cycle for a reason.
It will be a real struggle, and I'm not cut out for that.
If I'm earning like 100k, you cannot be earning less than me. In fact, two of us don't even have any business with getting married because we're two broke people. I have a broke person with 100k. I should not even be thinking about marriage.
We are good to go. There's no big deal.
That is if it is not a threat to the man.
Anyway,
Okay, guys, so I saw a comment on Twitter like this, and I was wondering, from a guest perspective, will you be comfortable to date a guy that you earn more than? So I decided to ask a couple of female friends on my contact list, and these are their answers.
Yes, I can actually. I can actually date someone that is lesser than me. But when it comes to marriage, when it comes to marriage, I need to see that you're ambitious. I need to see that you're driven. And you should have a clear vision for your future. You shouldn't just be comfortable at where you're at. Yeah, as a man especially. You shouldn't just be comfortable at where you're at. And you should be motivated to do more. You should be motivated to grow.
Yes, I can actually date a guy who earns lesser. It may not be coming from a lot of people, but I'll just give us a story. I once dated this guy, one of my past. He's actually my past. So I was in 300 level then when I started dating. But he himself was not in school and I was about graduating, like moving to my final year. At some point, I decided to chip in, try to consider taking a form for JAMB and venture into school. He was having this complaint that there's no financial assistance, that his dad is not ready to push him yet, and all of that. I told him, like, you don't wait if there is money, you just try. When you are there, money will come. So I just encouraged him, and he did. He actually took the form and he gained admission. Before he gained this admission, he was discouraged because his cutoff mark did not beat the school he wanted to go and study. So I just told him about DESU at the time, because I schooled in DESU. So I told him about DESU. This is DESU's cutoff mark. You can actually try. You gain admission there. So he did not want to. I don't know if he did not want to go into DESU, but he was just giving some attitude of discouragement. So I encouraged him. This year I saw some pictures flipping around the internet by some of his friends, a friend of his who I know, and a close relative of mine, wishing him success and congratulating him on his graduation. And I'm like, wow. That I just sent him an emailed him and was congratulating him. We all knew how this started. He was appreciating me, like thanking me for making him consider uni. That if it wasn't me, he wouldn't have even want to even consider uni. So like I said, I can date a guy who earns lesser. It doesn't matter. As far as he has a vision, as far as he has a future, as far as you see something good about him and you know that this person is the person for you or whatsoever, it may not be the person for you, but we are in somebody's life or cycle for a reason. For example, I'm a girl and my brother is he's seeing somebody. Maybe they've not started dating or maybe they are dating and the girl is richer than him, for example. And you as a sister, you be like, okay, you've been praying, God help me, help my family, do this, do that. You can see that person even as an answered prayer, because it may not just be there can be other things, other ways God will even send your helper. As far as you are focused. I'm not using this thing this example as a strategy for attaining wealth or seeing it as something that, yes, you get. But no, what I'm trying to say is, if I'm in that shoe, of course I'll marry a guy who earns lesser, because you can even raise that family standard, for crying out loud. I mean, talking about somebody who has a good knowledge, you are knowledgeable about things, and you have a soft spot for people. You understand? So I can actually marry a guy who earns lesser. It doesn't matter. As far as the person is not a lazy person, once you see somebody who likes you, I think it's best. It's a good thing. So I think I think that's what I have to say. I just feel it is it's not a bad thing to marry somebody who earns lesser. Once you see somebody who has a vision, once you see somebody who has a future, and he matches your standard. Money is just the least of your problem, because girl, you have to work. You have to work and earn too.
For me, it's a two-way thing. So if what I earn is good enough to take care of basic things, then yes, I will. But if what I earn is not too good and is any lesser, I don't think I'll do that, because it will be a real struggle and I'm not cut out for that.
Well, I don't mind as long as he has a genuine source of income. That's fine. And starting small doesn't mean he will remain small. There's always a way to earn higher, and I believe we could even work that out together. So
As a lady, can I date someone that earn lesser than I do? Yes, I can, but it depends on what we are earning. If I'm earning like 100k, you cannot be earning less than me. In fact, two of us don't even have any business with getting married, because we're two broke people. I have a broke person with 100k. I should not even be thinking about marriage. So it depends on what I am earning and what you are earning as the lesser. And yes, that one is there. And also it also depends on if you're comfortable. If you're just very comfortable with what you're earning, you don't want to do better for yourself. No, never. I will not marry or date somebody like that. Bye.
Of course, I can be with a man that I earn higher than. I just feel it's all about love and understanding. If I understand him and there's love, I believe in love. So if there's love and there's an understanding between the both of us, he knows that of course I earn higher than him. We are good to go. There's no big deal. In as much you need to use that as an opportunity to, start to rub each other and all that. We believe we are good. We don't need to stress ourselves.
My answer is yes, I can be with a man that earns lesser. That is if it is not a threat to the man. Yes, some men don't like women that earns more than them. But personally for me, I can be with a man that I earn more than. That is if it is not a threat to the man.
Anyway, honestly, for me, it doesn't matter how much a guy earns right now. Okay, life has seasons and anyone can grow financially with time. What really matters more to me is his mindset. If he has the vision, the drive to improve himself, and is hardworking and supportive, then yes, I will date him. As long as we also share the same values. Okay, money is important, but money is not everything. Characters also weigh more for me. Character and support also weighs more for me.
I believe the final verdict from this woman, it's not about what you earn, but your mindset, your mentality, your drive, basically, that's it. And I also like to remind you that the last woman that spoke, that said money is not everything,
Money is not everything.
she went on vacation some months ago abroad. May they know when you